We're very pleased to have with us Rabbi Yehuda Levin from Brooklyn, New York.
I dedicate this to Dr. Martin Luther King, a minister who I would hope would definitely subscribe to these values, that the greatest and the first civil right is the right to be born. Today, 30 years later, Roe versus Wade is still the law of this great country, and millions of God's preborn are still being subjected to torture and death daily by today's modern pharaohs. And following in the wake of this rejection of God's greatest gift to us, the ability to bring forth life, we find the President in his State of the Union bemoaning the assault on the state of the ultimate union, the union between man and wife. Obviously, today America has defaulted on her guarantee as far as her unborn children are concerned. So we have come to demand that America's leaders make good on this guarantee. We have come to demand that President Bush act immediately, together with the leaders of the House and Senate, constitutionally, to restrict the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court on the subject of abortion and to change the laws to protect the preborn children. This is no time to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Now is the time to open the doors of life to all of God's children. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment and to underestimate the consequences of the continued murder of millions of those souls yearning to be freed, yearning to be born. The whirlwinds of protest will continue to shake the foundations of this nation until the bright day of justice emerges. Go back to New York, go back to California, and go back to all the states in between and declare the message that we shall overcome. We shall overcome craven politicians. We shall overcome jaded religious leaders who are enslaved by a culture that glorifies homosexuality and infanticide. I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. And even before the entitlement to the pursuit of happiness, each conceived child is a child of God's and will have the right to be born. I have a dream that one day our political leaders will liberate themselves from the tyrannical rule of the pollsters and political gurus and stand up for what is right and decent. 25 years ago, I had a dream, standing here for the first time. I had a dream that Dick Gephardt, that Al Gore, bright young Democrats would lead their party to champion their pro-life positions. Today, I call upon them to throw off the shackles of their political slavery and return to the faith and values they once held. I have a dream that one day soon the anti-God dictators of Winston-Salem, rather than removing the Ten Commandments from the City Hall because they claim it's unsafe, will realize that Winston-Salem and abortion are unsafe and murderous. But the Ten Commandments and delivering babies are the celebration of God's gift of life. So let the right to life ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let respect for marriage ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let a respect for God ring from the height in the Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom to be born ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom to be born ring from the curvaceous peaks of California. But not only that, let freedom to be born ring from the abandoned abortion clinics of Planned Parenthood. From every mountainside, let freedom to be born ring. No, we are not yet satisfied, nor can justice roll down like water, nor can righteousness be like a mighty stream if the pharaohs don't allow the baby's deliverance. Let us speed up the day when all of God's children, white, black, brown, Gentile, Catholic, Protestant, and Jew alike, will be able to sing the words of that ultimate spiritual of old as time itself. Born at last, born at last. Thank God Almighty, we're born at last. Thank you.